Hello and good morning on this Thursday. Great morning of today. I'm going to talk about things we want, but things we end up getting. The things that we want are kind of like we're creating that fantasy of something that we will appreciate and things that, would make us better as people. But a lot of things that we want usually end up things that we get. We want to win the lottery, but we get a full-time job that we have to work today. There's good things about wanting stuff, but there's also things that we usually get. So the thing is like if we're fantasizing about things that are almost way too out of our reach, but we get things that, are pretty much given to us, we have to understand that when we wish for things that we want, we have to understand the things that are in our needs or incapable. So if we want to be a millionaire, we have to understand that we have to start with just a general plan. If we want to have happiness in this life and we want to be strong and occasionally a little bit nutty at times, but we are only getting, things that seem to hold us back, realize something, that if you want something, you have to push for it. You have to gain these skills by making yourself available to it. So the things that we want aren't always the things that we get. But the thing is, if you want something deep in yourself and in your mind, try to make out a plan. Write up a list. Things that I want and things that I can get. I want to win the lottery, but the thing is I only get a full-time job. If I want to, say, perhaps, win a whole bunch of money, I'm going to need to play my numbers. If I want to be successful in this life, I'm going to have to come up with a plan. Write three things that you want on one side and three things that you know you're going to get. Add those up and see where they value in the middle. Like, for example, I want to have a full-time job that pays $40,000 a year, but I end up getting something that only pays $35,000. Understanding that the thing is like if we want a certain amount of prestige and strength, but we can only get this, know where you meet in the middle towards them. I want to have success, but I also want to have something that makes me feel good. Right there in the middle is finding that balance and closure and support. I want this,